Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this lecture on Fundamental of C Programming. I am Dr. Pallavi Patil, Assistant Professor in the Department of Information Technology at Pimpri Chinchwad College of Engineering and Research, Pune. In today's section, we will begin with the unit number 1, Overview of C Programming. Now let us move to the next slide to understand the course objective. So this slide is highlight the objective of course. The aim is introduced to C programming, its core syntax and the fundamental concept. This knowledge is crucial because it helps us to understand how software communicate with hardware and also prepare us for the advanced topic in information technology. Next, we will look the course outcome that students are expected to achieve. So by the end of this unit, student will able to understand the syntax and the structure of C program, follow the basic flow of execution, write and interpret simple program, and debug the common error. So this outcome from the foundation of the programming skill. Now let us see the syllabus of this unit. The topic covered in this units include Introduction to C programming, History and evaluation of C language, key feature and characteristics, general structure of C program, compilation and execution process, token and data types, operators in C, and input and output operation. So this is a outline give us to clear roadmap of what we'll study in detail throughout this unit. So with this overview in mind, let us now begin with the history and evaluation of C. C was developed in 1972 at AT&T Bell Laboratories by Dennis Riches. It involves from the earlier language like BCPL and B. It is a primary purpose was create the unique operating system. The book for the C programming language by Keenan and the Riches that is a become standard reference. Later in 1988, ANSI standardized C that ensuring the portability and uniformity across the different platform. Next, let us why C continues to such a powerful programming language. So here this slide is highlight the key characteristics of C. C is a portable programming language that can run on different machines with very few changes. It supports the modularity that allowing the complex problem to broken into the smaller function. It is very fast because the close to the machine code and it provides the rich library of the built-in function. For this reason, C is considered a middle language that combines the feature both high level as well as the low level programming language. Now let us move to the understand the structure of C program. So this slide is explain the basic structure of C program that include the 5 main section. The first section is documentation, second section is preprocessor, third section is global declaration, fourth one is the main function, and the final is the subprogram. So documentation section it includes the comments for the clarity, preprocessor which is used the directives such as includes and define, global declaration where we define the variable that accessible throughout the programs, main function which is the entry point of every C program, and the final one is the subprogram that is a user defined function that make the program module. So following this structure ensure the clarity, readability and easy maintenance. Once we know the structure, the next step is to see how C program is compiled and executed. So this slide shows the compilation and execution process, which includes writing the source code with the .cc extension, Second step is to compiling the code to check the errors and generate the object file. After that, linking that object file with the libraries and to create the executable file, and finally executing the program that get the output. So this is a process to clearly show the role of compiler and linker which is used in any programming language. Now let us move to the building block of C program called as token. So this slide is introduced small unit of C program called as a known as the token. The token includes the keywords, identifier, constant, string, special symbols, and operator, just like your word from the sentence in the natural language. So token from the structure of C program. Next, we will discuss the data types and the variables. This slide explains the data types and variable. In C, variable must be declared with the specific data type before use. The common data types are integer, character, decimal values means your float, double, etc. And the variables also have the scope which is includes the local, global and the formal parameter in the function. Now let us see the operators used in the C. So this slide is explain the different operator which is used in the C language. They includes arithmetic, relational, logical, assignment, bitwise, conditional, size of, and the comma operator. So operator allow us to perform the operation on data, and understanding their precedence. Precedence is important to evaluate any expression directly. So finally, let us look how the input and output operation are handled in C. So this slide is shows the input and output operation in C. They are performed using the standard input and output library, which is used in the C programming language, and the library name is stdio.h. So for the formatted input and output, we can use the scanf and the printf function, and unformatted input and output, we can use the getE, putchar, getS, and the putS. This function is enabled to interaction between the users and the program. So with this, we can come end of the day lectures on the fundamental of C programming language. Thank you for listening.